That team, the madder it got, the better it played. You remember that?
I don't know if you remember these moments, but I remember coming in that spring and just, kind of learning, soaking things up as the young buck. There was a moment that spring where we're scrimmaging in the stadium, and I think it was like I was supposed to go in, the twos were supposed to go in, and you kept the ones in. Wilder ran like 38 plays straight on the goal line, and we found out later he had broken ribs. 38 plays, and just the intensity of that practice, I was like, yo, this team could be something. It was our second practice, the night practice. A big brawl broke out. But I think after that brawl, that was the best practice I've ever seen in my time at Florida State. I don't know if you remember those moments.
And we're going to goal line. And I said, we're not tough enough. And they always said, we're tough there. And then both sides are mouthing. I said, well, I'll just find out how tough you are. Let's just see if you're tough enough. And we lined up for 38 plays. Wilder ran it all but two and broke two ribs on the second play. And if you remember, guys were trying to sub in, and guys wouldn't let people sub in. They were throwing people out. They wouldn't let people walk on the field. And they got mad at each other and started going at it. And it was and what was funny though, the more physical it got and the harder they hit each other, the more they liked it. I knew that's a great point. I knew then there was something in this team if we could get the right breaks. There's no doubt. And then in the fall camp, I remember that fight. When our guys fought, now you wasn't breaking them up. Now. There was some outright dogs out there now. But I always said this, they could transition that and turn around and go play football and not lose their mind. That team, the madder it got, the better it played. You remember that?
Yeah, first. That was, man, I'm talking, I haven't seen a practice ever as good as after that brawl, man. That was a crisp practice.